If you're just learning a program, then the language you choose does not matter. The question I see often from beginners is what language they should learn first, and you'll often hear a pretty wide variety of answers, most of which contradict each other. Like you'll hear Python is simple and abstracted, so it's a good choice for beginners. But actually, C is closer to hardware, and it teaches important concepts like memory management and byte alignment. Actually, you should learn Java. It's widely used in the industry, and also teaches you OOP. Actually, no, Java's the devil, and you should learn Haskell, because pure functional programming is what will save humanity from certain doom. Ultimately, I think the specific language used doesn't matter at all. The first language I learned was a subset of a descendant of Lisp called Racket. And it's not a mainstream language. And after my first semester, I pretty much stopped using it entirely. But I learned important programming concepts like data flow, variables, functions, and these were all things that transferred to the other languages I learned later on. I do think the arguments for the individual languages are valid, but beginners to programming aren't far enough along in their journey to actually appreciate those differences. So what matters more is for them to just pick a language and actually learn how to translate human thought processes into code. And once you have that skill, picking up new languages is easy, and the more languages you know, the easier it is to pick up new languages. In the 7 years since I've learned Racket, I've learned over a dozen programming languages. I just learned Rust over this past weekend. Do I remember the syntax of each and every single one? No, but I can Google syntax details. I can't Google problem-solving skills. That being said, I do think there are some caveats. If you're trying to be a data scientist, then picking Python or R makes sense since that's what's used in the field. Or if you know you want to do web development, then you'll want to learn JavaScript. But otherwise, if you're just trying to do software engineering in general, any popular programming language will do. And I do mean popular because you want to make sure that the language you pick has a lot of online learning resources and a community to help you when you get stuck. But outside of that, just pick any language and start coding.